Hello everyone, my name is Jacob. Thank you for joining me. For years, I've had a bow press here in my man cave for my own personal bow shop to be able to change out cables and strings, to adjust cams, to do a lot of work on my own bow and tuning my bow for my needs. But I've yet to really invest in a bow vise. Now, the purpose of a bow vise is to really check the leveling of your arrow on your sight, making sure your sight housing is level as well, and checking that the various axes on that. And that's really the intent of this video, is to look at alternatives to a bow vise, because there has to be some value in that space. You could spend $300–400 on a really nice, impressive micro-tuning bow vise. What I have here is an Evercatch bow vise for 160 bucks. And what's nice about this is that it clamps down here on the bow. It allows you to swivel it forward and backward. It allows you to swivel it 360, or even the bow can swivel side to side. So ostensibly, if the bow is facing you, I can go side to side, forward, backward, or 360. But it's $160. It's really, I think, an excellent bow vise, but again, that's more than I'm willing to spend. And so I wanted to look at some different options, and here's what I have for you to evaluate yourself. This is a vise that I purchased off of Amazon for 16 bucks. It clamps here, and then you have a ball joint here that would allow you to really do all of the same movements that you could do with the Evercatch bow vise. You could swivel, have the vise sitting this way. You can swivel it forwards and backwards, side to side. The only limitation here is you can't swivel it 360. And so it's really important that if you use something like this, because it is fixed in nature, that you arrange it in a way where that the bow can be out from the table, and it really forces you to put this on the corner of a table. It also, because it's relatively inexpensive, it does have some play in that. So as you're trying to make sure that your bubbles are level, then you really have to sort of be meticulous with this. And that's where spending several $100s on something that micro-tunes would allow you to sort of adjust with a knob. And again, it is much more precise. But this is an option, I would say. It's something that I would definitely use. And again, for $16, it's not a bad deal if you're trying to create a budget bow shop. Here's another vise that I purchased. This is from Harbor Freights. This was about 25 bucks. You see the clamp here on the bottom, clamps to a table. And then you ultimately, it doesn't allow you to, this does swivel in a sort of a 360-degree fashion, so you don't have the limitation as I did with the previous vise. It does allow you to swivel the bow forward and backward, but it does not allow you to swivel the bow left to right, side to side. But again, for 25 bucks, really, I think would be easy investment to try for yourself. Harbor Freight, and again, would allow you to do a lot of the things that you want to do in terms of tuning your setting up your bow appropriately in terms of leveling, etc. Ultimately, what I've decided on is this is a bike rack that, you know, when you take your bike in to get it worked on, ostensibly they use something of this nature to attach the bike to work on it, to elevate the bike and such. What I have here is my bow attached at the limb, and I can adjust it here forward or backward. I can adjust the height with this. I can go higher or lower. My only issue with this is that the grip is such that it doesn't really grip well around the handle of the bow. I would prefer it to be gripped around the handle. The other vices allow that really grip around the handle. This, to get a really firm grip, you want to attach it to the bow limb itself. But it is lightweight. I like the adjustability in terms of height. And this I think was about $35. So again, a value option if you're looking to set up a very inexpensive bow shop in your basement in terms of, really getting that leveling down with your various axes. So hope this is helpful. Best of luck this season, and talk to you soon. All the best.